So I made it outside the city of Pittsburgh. I'm probably about maybe 5 miles out right now. I'm along the Allegheny, it's called the Great Allegheny Passage. Along the Monongahela River here. That's actually Carson Street, but this is like almost down towards the waterfront. But yeah, I figured I'd just stop and take a breather for a minute. That thing is actually like extremely heavy, but it's smooth sailing. I'm just like really slow. It's a lot of pedaling, so it's not too bad actually. Surprisingly, for as heavy as it is, I thought it would be a lot worse, and it's actually not. So that's kind of cool. The only thing is I'm just like really slow moving with it. I'm not going fast at all. It's just kind of like a slow and steady pace. Ain't no racing going on here, but I'm just trucking away. So oh my god, this wind is ripping. I'm right next to Sandcastle. Wow. And it's cold. I got my little bandana protecting my chin. Oh man, my chin is like frozen. It's all right though. As soon as I get off this stretch, I'm like in this like flat area, like right along the river. There's no mountains, so the wind's just like ripping up this valley. It's bad. It kind of died down a little bit. I am at mile marker, I think it's 142. I think it's 142. I gotta go all the way to mile marker 111. I think it's 111. I don't know, somewhere in there. Yeah. So 40 miles left. And I just did, I don't know, about 7.5. I don't even know what time it is right now. It's probably about an hour. Probably about maybe 10:30, something like that. I can check my phone. How's the trailer doing back there? My guy's doing alright. This is fun. It's cold, but it's fun. I'm enjoying myself. Notice my toes are getting a little nippy. My nose is running. It's all right. It's a good time. Definitely a good time. Get some time to, you know, gather your thoughts and stuff, you know. Hello. So I'm a few miles into it now. I'm about 15 miles outside of Pittsburgh. I'm in Braddock, next to the train tracks. I'm basically following them. They're on the other side of this wall here, but I think this is the last little bit of civilization that I will see. And then from here on out, I believe it's all woods, or mainly woods. But yeah, I mean, that was like the last gas station. There was a Family Dollar there. I didn't even bother stopping. I don't need to. I have everything that I need. I did come very well prepared, and I think I may have overpacked, but it's all good. I got everything I need, everything I could possibly want with me. I mean, I'd rather be over prepared than not be prepared at all. It's kind of like I forget that old saying. What is it? It's better to have it and not need it, and need it and not have it. I'd rather have it and not need it. It's kind of my motto right now. Especially, it is still 25 degrees. It's supposed to get a little bit warmer. My feet were like really cold for like the first like 6-7 miles. My toes were like frozen and my chin was cold. But now that kind of got back in like these mountains almost, the wind died down. It's not really windy at all here. But when I was like coming right out of Pittsburgh, man, coming up that little valley right there, that wind was howling. It was cruising. It was like probably 35-mile-an-hour winds, and that wind was just like eating right through my clothes. I mean, I'm pretty bundled up right now for this ride, you know, but I'm not overly dressed for it. I ride around a lot, and I know what kind of clothes I should wear on a bike ride to where I'm comfortable, yet I'm not gonna sweat. You don't want to sweat, because as soon as you sweat, then you end up getting too cold, and then when you get too cold because you're wet, then you end up freezing, and that's like a no-go. So you don't want to do that. So I'm at I don't know what mile marker this is, but I should actually put this on the longer selfie stick, but hey, I'll leave it here for right now. But switch hands. Yep, bumps. Yeah, so I'm about a third of the way into this ride. I'm feeling good. I'm just actually now like getting warmed up, surprisingly, and I'm 15 miles into it. So finally, you know, I got my blood pumping, but it took a little while to, you know, to get warmed up. Plus that, you know, that wind that was coming up that valley, you know, straight off the bat, you know, I had to get warmed up, but that wind wasn't helping. So my toes were like freezing for a little while. I stopped, took a few pictures of some things and whatnot, but yeah. So I am getting hungry. I'm thinking about lunch, but I don't know where I want to do it, because I think I'll probably stop in about maybe a half an hour, and then I'll make a soup or something. But I am getting hungry, but that's gonna involve setting up my bush buddy, cutting a piece of wood, throwing it in there, heating it up. And to be honest, I don't really feel like doing that right now. I'm actually kind of chomping at the bit to get to Cedar Creek. It's about 50 miles, 45, 50 miles from Pittsburgh. So that's my trek for today, is 50 miles. But yeah, once I get there, I can set up shop and do whatever I want for the night. I got a really cool surprise for my dinner. I got a really nice salmon fillet that I'm gonna cook tonight, which is gonna be freaking phenomenal. Can't wait. Yeah, so I got a salmon, I got onions, potatoes, I got green peppers, jalapenos. Yeah, I'm gonna make all kinds of nice food. I'm gonna eat better on this trip than I do normally at home. Check this out. It's pretty. It's an awesome looking sky. Here's up the river, that's the direction I'm going. That's back down to Pittsburgh. It's cool, there's like a little sandbar out there. Yeah, it's beautiful sky. It's a nice day. Did actually wake up with like 3 inches of snow on the ground this morning. But it was funny because whenever I got in town, once I hit Southside, got in town, my dad actually just dropped me off there. Took the trailer and my bike, put it in the back of the truck, and he dropped me off. So, but once I got downtown and a little bit out of it, like there was like no snow on the ground. But when we left the house, and I only live like 5 minutes away from downtown. When we left the house on top of the hill in Brookline, it was like freaking 3 inches. It's insane. But all right, I'll be back. Ching ching. Ching ching. I'm definitely getting climatized to it being 25 degrees, because I had to check my phone and see what temperature it actually was, because it doesn't feel like it anymore. It feels like it's like 45, 50. But then again, I'm riding, so whew. I just had to pedal up that hill from behind me, from all the way down there. Yeah, that's probably why I feel like it's 50 degrees. And here we go, down the hill. I'm not even hitting my brakes. Screw brakes, what do you need brakes for? Shit, I got so much weight behind me anyways. If I did hit my brakes, it probably wouldn't do anything. Fun ride though. Woo! Yeah. So I figured I'd just stop on the trail, take a breather for a minute. You know, it's really nice here. It's like super peaceful. And take a look at this view. It's pretty nice. There's a trail. And there's my bike. Just kind of hanging around. Yeah, so far I'll tell you, I did 21.8 miles so far. It's not too bad. I don't feel like I did 21 miles. I feel like I did like 5. I'm just warmed up. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a lot worse. It's not bad at all. It's just a slow pace with the trailer. There's so much stuff in there. It probably weighs about 85 pounds or more. I didn't weigh it. I didn't care to weigh it, but I just know it is freaking heavy. Most of it's actually food. I mean, I definitely brought a lot of food with me, but I did that on purpose just because I feel like eating really good while I'm out here camping. So I got 2 big thick ribeyes that I will be cooking throughout this journey. I have a big salmon fillet, which is gonna be sweet. Yeah, like I said before, potatoes, onions, no carrots. I didn't bring no carrots. Potatoes, onions, peppers, hot peppers, green. I have 1 green pepper and like 3 jalapenos. But yeah, so yeah, that should definitely make some good food. I was actually, I'm like really hungry right now, like really hungry, and I'm only like halfway through. I'm like at my halfway point, so I was debating on if I should like hang out here and make something to eat and like a sandwich or something, because I do have stuff for sandwiches. I got salami, cheese. Just thinking that actually might be a good idea, just to make something quick. I don't feel like making a soup. I don't feel like starting a fire right now. It's not really something I want to do at this point. I really do want to get to Cedar Creek like as soon as possible, so I think I'm actually just gonna do that. Yeah, I'm just gonna make a quick sandwich and get back on the road. But yeah, so it is actually, let's see what time it is. It's 11:31. I've been riding for almost 3 hours to do 21 miles. So if it's 11:31, 3 more hours, that means I'll get there like 3 o'clock, 3:30-ish. If I'd stop and like stop taking pictures and stuff, like I keep stopping everywhere and snapping pictures and doing stuff like that. But anyways, okay, so yeah, game plan is I'm going to make something to eat real fast, get back on the trail, and if I come across anything interesting, I'll video it, because I like interesting things. Haha. Yeah, so like I said, quick sandwich. Got some salami, pepper jack cheese, a little bit of mustard on a pita. Good. It's kind of nice hanging out on a trail, get something to eat, relax. It is a beautiful view, that's for sure. It goes like downhill pretty good way. The other thing is I haven't seen anybody on this trail since probably 15 miles back. A good 15 miles back, I haven't seen anybody on this trail. It's like completely desolate. I haven't even seen new tracks, let alone anybody. Like even in the mud and stuff, there's like nobody wants to ride this time of year. I don't know. To me, it's fun. I don't mind it. I mean, if you can deal with the cold. The cold isn't even the hard part. The other part's just, I don't know, you gotta stay moving. You stay moving. You stay warm. You know? I like it. It's fun. This is good. It's hitting the spot right now. Anyways, I'm gonna finish this up, jump on my bike, and keep riding. I got another 20 miles to do, so I better hop two. Hop two. This is kind of cool. Yeah, I'm on this trail, but it's like the river is right there on the other side of them houses. And you got the mountainside on the other side. It's pretty cool. Cozy little town. Seems pretty sweet. It's quiet. It's real quiet here. Well, then again, everybody's probably at work. And it's a Friday. I'm the only one out on this trail. Still have yet to see anybody. Not a soul. I don't know. Eventually I'll run into somebody. Either going the same way or maybe the opposite direction. I don't know. Find out. But so far nobody. Hey, I see somebody way up there. Finally. Life. Pretty nice. Now I'm in the middle of the woods. I mean, it's woods everywhere. I mean, across there's a couple houses up on that. I'm guessing that's like a main road over on that side. But yeah, it's pretty desolate over on this side of the river. But yeah, there's a person up there. Cool. Alright, so just past Dravo. I don't know, little tiny town. If you blink, you'll miss it. There was like all of 10 houses in the whole town. But yeah, I just came through there. I got about 4 miles left until I hit Cedar Creek. And there's a pretty cool waterfall up here. Check this out. It's actually pretty neat. Wow. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, we got about 4 miles left till I hit Cedar Creek, and yeah. But I might just stop here and take a break for a minute, catch some breath. I am kind of out of breath. And it is 1:23, so I made pretty good time. Should make it there by 2 o'clock, just like what I was guessing. But yeah, so I'm gonna take a break. Anyways, when I get there, I'll do another video shot. All right, hey guys, I got here to Cedar Creek probably about half hour ago. Whenever I came here, as soon as I pulled in, this is one of those like Adirondack kind of huts or whatever. My first thing was, as soon as I got here, because I was like freezing, I decided to start a fire real fast. My battery died on my GoPro in my pocket, and I had everything basically in there. I had to pull it out in order to find my batteries, but I was trying to get a fire started. So now that I got a fire going, which is going pretty good there. But yeah, so this is actually a little Adirondack. I think it's pretty neat. So I'm gonna set up my tent right here, and then I'll be able to keep the trailer and over on that side. And yeah, this thing's brand spanking new. It's cool. I like it. And then the river's down there. It's got a little thing. We can go walk over here. I'm sure that there's a pile of wood there. I don't even have to cut wood, really. I mean, I'll split it a little bit, but yeah, I mean, even if I wanted to go fishing. Yep. Even if I wanted to go fishing. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Got a little fire going there. I don't know if that wood was wet, but it's smoking like a banshee. But anyway, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go split a bunch of wood, and basically, yeah, that's that. I'm gonna split a bunch of wood, get this thing nice and hot. I'm like really hungry, but I'm gonna get that hot. It's gonna take probably an hour or so for that to happen, but yeah, I'm gonna split some wood, so I'll get back to you.